All right. Ah, heading for home now. My power is about 22%. It'll charge up though. It'll charge up. Yep, it's charging now. Ah, just gonna head home now. Guess we gotta wait on this light. Oh boy. Okay, now we can go, but now we gotta wait on these guys to move. That's aqua. I'm guessing aqua blue or aqua turquoise. I don't know. Teal green is darker than that. That's what my Nissan pickup was. Wait, no, I want to go straight. Why do I want to turn left here? I don't want to turn left here. I want to go straight here. Hey, Venus, how you doing? All right, well, I did get one thing at the hardware store. I did get water softener salt, so I got that. Didn't get anything else, though. I went to the grocery store and got a few things. Spent $30, got a whole lot of nothing. Oh well, that's life. Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Doing good, Ron.
All right. Yeah, I spent $30. I didn't get much of anything. Then I get to use self checkout and check myself out. I didn't get any discount really.
I see.
That's just plain aggravating. Deer crossing in the guy's driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's frustrating, having to do all the work and you don't get any discount on the price. I would think if you had to check yourself out, you should get a percentage off your price.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was at Walmart yesterday, they didn't have any cashiers. They were all all of them were self checkout.
All right. I
There were
see.
no cashiers. And I find that to be interesting. You think, like you said, if you're gonna have to do the work of a cashier, then you should get some kind of percentage off of your costs. Period.
Exactly.
Wouldn't you? You would agree with that, I would think. So I don't really mind. I don't mind doing it necessarily,
Yeah.
but I don't like having to do it and then not getting any kind of discount on it. That's what irritates me. All right,
Yeah.
$40 an hour. Well, now, unless you guys are working late with the summer hours, they should be done on the highway now.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum. We got
It's like I said, some people just needs to shut up.
Dynamite Park. Who needs to shut up now?
Um, yeah, it's they did like an arrest report of some Mexican, and they want to blame it on our current president. And I told them to blame Bush.
Well, you might have a point there. I mean, I voted for Bush, both of them, but that's because I'm Republican, you know.
Hmm.
Personal preference. Don't hate me for that.
I know.
But I know. Heck, my first president I voted for was Ronald Reagan. Technically, he was like the best president we've had in a very long time. And there's a lot of people don't like what he did. Some of them, you know. So I don't know.
Right.
You can't please everyone, Bobby. You just can't please everyone. Why is this guy riding with his brakes on? I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah. But what I couldn't stand is after Biden won the office and then he got the job, and then everything is happening. Oh, it's Trump's fault. Trump did it. Trump did. Wait a minute now. You've been in office for a year. How could it be Trump's fault? Right? Okay.
See.
So same thing. It goes back and forth the same way. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy's gonna wear out his brakes. He has a brake light on, Bobby. He has the brakes on as he's driving 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour. I don't know, but he has his brakes on. What is going on up here?
Yeah. I just had to block someone calling me a psychopath because
What?
because I don't believe Trump's values.
Well, we don't agree on Trump, but you know, I don't agree with you on Biden either. You know, but then again, I ain't gonna bully you into saying, you know, thinking any other way. You're gonna have your own opinion. Everyone has your own opinion, you know.
All right.
And there's no need for any name calling. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Why does this guy?
What? Oh, the guy in the front?
Yeah, brake light on. I don't know what the heck he's been riding on the brake all along. I'm hoping he's going straight. If he's going to turn, I'm going to pass him. Good. Thank you for going straight. I want to be your brake man because I'm going to make a lot of money on your car.
Yeah.
That's insane. All right, now I can go to speed limit. I'm going to go 60 anyway.
I just had to put his messages on report. Call me a psychopath, and I did something with my mother when my mother is dead.
Why would they talk about your mom when your mom don't talk about my mom?
Right.
Heck, I'll call my mom to come back and kick their ass.
Right.
And she would do it. But say hi to Mr. Rock. He doesn't care anything about all that mess.
Hey, Mr. Rock.
Yeah, you shouldn't bring anybody else into it. If you have a disagreement with somebody, you deal with that person only. I actually made that mistake in high school, but we fixed it real quick. But I got beat up for it one time. But it took them three guys to hold me down to beat me up.
Yeah.
I mouthed off and said something to their brother or about their brother. And then they all three got on me and beat me up. But then we went back over to the house afterwards. My dad took me over there and said, well, I'll bet you right now that my son can kick each one of your asses one at a time. And you know what? They didn't take us up on the offer.
Yeah.
I was a pretty big kid in junior high and high school. For
Yeah.
my age group, I was pretty big. But yeah, it was like, and I was a little bit mean, you know. I didn't fight fair. Uh, I didn't have any more trouble with the guys after that. Actually, I didn't have too much trouble with anyone.
Yeah.
So they apologized to me, and we didn't have anything more to say about anything. I didn't like them, they didn't like me, and we all got along just fine. All right, so apparently I don't have a charging pad in this model here, Bobby.
Uh-huh.
I found that out when I went to the dealer yesterday. That's kind of a bummer. But I think it, well, right now I got it hooked up to my portable charger that I have, so it's charging up just fine. But if that's the only thing wrong with this car, I don't have a charging pad. I think I did pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
All right. So Marine's on with Anthony tonight. I don't know if you want to try Nightbot or not. I did try to explain it all to Maureen about what it's for.
Yeah, we still
And
need
I
to try
think
to
she,
reset it. I think we still need to try to reset it.
yeah, I just want to make sure she knows and understands what it's for, and I don't want her to get mad, and I don't want her to kick it out again, obviously.
Yeah.
But I understand she didn't know what that was. She thought somebody was trying to be funny in the chat, you know? I'm positive that's what she thought.
Yeah.
But I explained everything to her in the chat and let her know that it's a security measure that's, you know, it's a free service that YouTube offers. So why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can control some of the problems with chatters, you know, and yeah, let's go ahead and use it. Keep our chats stress-free and peaceful, and we're good. We'll attract more people that way, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's about it.
Why do you think I have a bunch of wrenches on my channel?
Yeah, that's it.
Usually when everybody sees a bunch of mods in the chat, oh, we better not mess with them guys. You mess with one mod, you got 20 of them jumping on you.
Yep.
And like that one guy was messing with you on Friday, and Andy kicked him out. Andy was up late, and he was watching that mess, and he kicked the guy out and reported them. Or the woman, whoever she was. I don't know. Anyway, got her kicked out and got her reported, and then Andy suggested Nightbot, actually. Now we could correct all that problem. So,
Okay. He was the first suggester?
huh?
He was the one that suggested first?
The one that was harassing you on Friday.
No, I'm talking about did Andy suggest you Nightbot first?
Oh, yeah. I knew about Nightbot, but I never thought about using it. But Andy suggested that we should start.
Yeah.
And so that way it would stop all the trolls for sure, but it would certainly block all the people who want to post their links in the chat, you know?
Yeah.
Unless we allow them to, you know, if we give them the ability to post their link in the chat, then that's fine. But I mean, not just to randomly post your link in the chat, you know, whatever site you want to go to. So, no, I don't want that. I'm trying to advertise for myself. I don't need any help. I don't want to help advertising for anyone else unless it's a guest that's on the show. That's different. If someone on the show, then obviously we're going to advertise for them, you know? But I don't want somebody jumping in the chat. Oh, wait, we do better tarot card readings than you do. Get out of here.
Yep.
All right, to keep the peace though, why don't we reset the Nightbot tomorrow? So after, so then next show will be my show. The next show will be my show on Friday, and hopefully between Friday and Tuesday we can convince Maureen that it's okay.
Yeah.
And I don't want to upset her. I want to keep her on my channel because she brings a lot of viewers,
Mm-hmm.
and she has a lot of good shows and good content. Even last week when it was just, or Tuesday when it was just her and Bryant just talking crazy talk. That was fun. Just random open talking, and I like that sometimes. It's relaxing, more relaxing than having a set schedule.
Yeah.
And just because a guest doesn't show up doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. It just means that he might have had other duties that he had to do. He might have had another, maybe at the same time he had a scheduling conflict that he didn't remember. That's possible.
Yeah.
That does happen sometimes. And hopefully he'll reach out to Maureen and get that all fixed out, get it all straightened out, and he'll be back on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And find out that we're not such a bad bunch of group of people, So the print shop is busy at work and getting all my orders completed.
Oh, that's
And
good.
I'll have a new clock design. The clock design has white numbers, Bobby, not black numbers.
Okay. Probably will show more detail because of the gold.
Yeah, and it's going to be white numbers to match the white lettering in the middle of the logo. So there you go. The numbers go in the gold section of the logo. Okay, I'll send you a picture of it when I get home. I shared it with Brian Bowden because he already paid for one. I'm gonna go now. Oh shit! I'm gonna go now. If I'm gonna go, fuck. Where are all these traffic coming from? Yeah. That guy sped up when I turned. That asshole. That's another thing I hate them doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 349. Okay. No, that's right. All right. There. Yeah, people see you turn and then they speed up real fast, get right behind you. They just should be keeping their own speed. Bastards. Could have waited for him, but then I would have waited for the other three cars that were coming down. I would have still been sitting there.
Uh-huh.
That was more fun doing it that.
Yeah, just shoot it in the mouth.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had B. I forgot to tell you.
Huh?
Venus was here.
Oh yeah, I know. I seen her. Hi, Venus. We'll go around this guy. He could have not been lazy and just parked his car and then gone to the post office, to the mailbox there, and got it himself instead of blocking the traffic.
Yeah.
But okay. Want to be lazy and do it that way. That's okay. I would probably do it that way too, so can't really complain. But I'm smarter than that. I don't have a box. I have a post office box.
Yeah, let's see what kind of. Oh yeah.
Oh, we made it. I'm gonna move this out later next time. Oh, man, I gotta wash this window already. This time the sensor worked. That's funny.
Yep.
All right, what's going on here?
Yeah, yeah, we're just like shooting the like you said, shooting the crap, Venus, shooting the mouth.
All right. Well, I'm home now, so we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you, Venus, for being here. Thank you, Bobby, for being here. And don't let them get to you. You just do what you got to do to keep them quiet.
Yeah. If they can keep
Oh,
quiet.
oh, that's interesting. So to put the high beams on, I push the handle forward. It stays on high beams. If I just want to flash them, then I just pull it forward. Which makes sense. You can see that.
Um,
To put the high beams on, I just push the handle forward.
People who just wants to go like against our current government or the former government, like the current
Well,
administration.
but now, Bobby, let's be honest though.
Yeah.
Gas prices,
That was, yeah.
gas prices. Do you like the gas prices as to what they were, say, when they were, not saying that Biden had anything to do with the gas prices, but Trump did have something to do with the lower gas prices because he made sure that we were energy efficient and creating our own.
Just like I said,
Yeah,
I can agree what Trump may have done, and yeah, it's just like what they wanted to do. But like I said, we need to keep our yap shut. Just let
yeah,
them
and
do what
I'm
they got to do.
yeah, and I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just asking a question. Just
Yeah,
asking a question.
yeah,
I think you'd agree that the lower gas prices under Trump, whether he was in any way responsible for it, that the lower gas prices were better than the higher gas prices. That's obvious. Anybody with a brain would see that, you
hmm
know. And so, I think you understand that too. Now, out of the
yeah,
other 9 things you might not like about Trump, I could see why you'd change your mind about, why you wouldn't like him. I
yeah,
get it. All right, so I understand that, and that's your point, your opinion. I'm okay with that. No big deal.
yeah,
Right, Venus? You agree with us, right, Venus? We all
yeah,
agree on the same thing. Um,
yeah, man.
I mean, there are some good things about every president, whether we want to accept that or not. There are some good things about every president. I mean,
Yeah,
if you remember what the Bible says, whether you like
yeah,
the president or not, who puts the president in office? Not our votes necessarily. Who
hmm
puts the president in office? Bobby,
it's
speaking from a
the
religious,
electoral college.
well, no, the religious point of view, who puts the president in office?
Um,
The Bible says that anyone in charge or in leadership of a country, God puts them there.
that's it.
Okay, God allows them to be president. So whether we vote them in or whatever, God allows them to be president or king or whatever. Okay.
Yeah,
Now, the thing that you got to remember is that we're all individuals. We all have a free will to do what we want to do.
yeah,
Even Hitler, God allowed to be put in office. Okay, and Hitler was a murderer from day one. Okay,
hmm
but yet there were some people that liked Hitler, believe it or not. I can't understand why, but in any case,
right.
um, I ain't gonna hate anyone that does have a fascination with the guy. I mean, I'm gonna think you're a little weird if you do, but I ain't gonna hate you. You know,
Right.
um, I might ask a question why. You know, um, and that's only one current day example of our time. You can go back in history, look at Stalin, look at some other really bad guys that were leaders. Remember, whoever was in leadership, God allowed them to be in leadership. Period. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that we can blame God for everything because everyone has a free will and they can act and do as they want. Does that make sense?
Right. And
So,
I think
um,
I would agree with what B has said. They're not true rulers, so they just had to wait, like wait it
yeah,
out.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to turn this car off and get on out of here. Thank you for listening to me. And I wasn't trying to argue with anyone. I was just trying to make a point of why people are in leadership. Because God allows them to be in leadership. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
And if you look in the Bible, whether it's maybe the Mormon Bible has something to say about it also, but it talks about they're appointed by God or something like that. And don't be don't talk bad about leadership because they're put there by God or they're appointed by God. I can't remember. We'd have to look that one up in the King James Bible.
Yeah.
But that is a lesson that's taught in the Old Testament. Okay, so when you curse the leadership or whatever, basically you're cursing God. That's the lesson behind that.
That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Okay. So we should not curse the leadership whether we like them or not. Just pray to God that we can have peace and that we can get through the mess that we're in, whatever it is. So, whatever side you're on at this point, just pray to God for your own peace, okay? And then hopefully you can get through it without any issues.
Right.
All right. I think that was pretty fair, though. All right, so we're out of here. All right, so I'm going to go close this out. Thank you, Bobby, for listening. Thank you, Venus, for hanging out with us and listening. And we don't mean to piss anybody off or make anybody mad with our opinion.
Yeah.
Just go with it and try to understand where we're coming from. And hey, if we make any sense at all, then maybe you might want to consider thinking the same way. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye, Bobby. Bye, Venus. See you next time.
That's right. If they don't listen, just eject them.
Yep.